Greetings, I am Christopher Mulligan, the Clinical Director and Founder of GroupWorks West. For today's YouTube video, we are going to be talking about the all-important issue of limit setting with teens and children with ASD. We're going to divide this into 2 or 3 different video segments. Today we're going to focus on the why of limit setting. Why is it so important? One of the things that I encounter in parent training early on is parents feel pretty discouraged about their efforts to set effective limits. They've tried behavior modification and various kinds of in-home training, but somehow at the end of the day they feel like the kid just didn't quite get up to speed and they didn't feel really competent at limit setting, and various techniques and strategies worked for a little while and then kind of petered out and faded away, and they feel like their child really has the upper hand on a variety of issues in the house. So let's focus on the why today, and then we're going to get into the how. One of the things that limit setting does is that it really helps the child develop a sense of self. When a child is acting out, does not feel a boundary, does not feel limited, they really have a problem feeling an integrated and coherent sense of who they are. So this is a critical importance, a sense of self. The other, sort of as related, is to reduce autistic self-involvement. A lot of the limit setting that parents do is a consequence of the child being involved in autistic self-involvement, which is areas of special interest, repetitive thoughts, and repetitive activities. And setting limits on that decreases what is called autistic self-involvement. Effective limit setting gives parents a sense of healthy parental entitlement. A lot of parents feel ambivalent about their authority. They felt they were raised in very harsh and autocratic ways. They're trying to be more flexible, they're trying to be more democratic in the household, but it just doesn't work because they lose a sense of what it means and what it actually sounds like to have a healthy sense of their own parental entitlement. So this is crucial. Teaching limit setting for parents creates boundaries, which helps kids develop self-control techniques and strategies. Now, when limits are appropriately set, what happens is you establish clear behavioral guidelines in the family, which in turn reduces your anxiety and your tendency to behave impulsively, and reduces your child's anxiety. So there's a relationship between consistently and effectively set limits, clear guidelines, decrease in anxiety. Also, there's the all-important teaching your child respect for and consideration of others. Without effective and consistent limits, this is going to be very problematic. How are they going to develop respect for and consideration of others if the boundaries are loose and they feel a lack of containment? Now, limits also bring order to your home. They reduce the stress and fatigue from the constant power struggles and battling. They keep everybody safe in the family. They reduce argument, because if you have clear and effective limits that are really truly part and parcel of the family's fabric and lifestyle, arguments will be reduced dramatically. And with that enables the autistic spectrum child and teen to be more loving, and the family to have a better sense of cohesiveness and compassion towards one another. And then finally, consistent and effective limits increases everybody's level of cooperation. You get a family that is better able at collaborating and feeling a sense of cohesion. So these are the most important reasons why effective and consistent limits are so important within the family. And our next YouTube video will focus on how to implement those kinds of limits.